This is the Friday Night Final, brought to you by Tom Gill Chevrolet.
Evening, everyone, and welcome to the Friday Night Final. I'm Brad Johansen. We are down to the women's tennis semifinalists in Mason, and you won't believe one of them. Deaf golfer Kevin Hall. He makes his PGA debut, but it was his local playing partner that truly impressed today. And will Barry Larkin play ball again? We begin with the suddenly hot Reds. Ramon Ortiz has allowed at least one home run in 15 consecutive games. 15. Another one tonight will break the National League record set by Mark Leiter in 1996. And considering more long balls have been hit at Great American Ballpark than any other stadium this year, well, there's a good chance. Things didn't start out so well for Ramon. Top one, Jeff Jenkins with a gapper. Brady, Clark, and Lyle Overbay make a two-zip Brew crew, but in the bottom of one, Junior making history. A base hit to right to score Joe Randa and tie Mickey Mantle for 42nd on the career RBI list, 2-1. Bottom two, Joe Randa. A little flare, it's going down the line. Is anyone going to get it? No. It'll bounce into the stands. Ground rule double. Valentin and Ortiz score. Bottom three, tied 3. Not for long. Adam Dunn and gone. A laser to right, 4-3. Bottom of 5. Javier, Valentin staying extremely warm. Jenkins can't come up with it. Junior and Dunn will score, 6-3 Reds. And how about Felipe Lopez? Another solo shot, making it 16 on the year for the All-Star, 7-3. And the Reds have some serious power, but the ballpark does not. Power outage delays things for 25 minutes. Flip the switch, and let's get some more power. How about a little more Adam Dunn and gone? This one almost leaves the yard, 464 feet. Two-run shot, his 27th. How about one more for Randa, his 13th. Reds make it 3 in a row in a big way. 11-6 your final. The Reds climb out of last place with a win. Woohoo! Congratulations to Ortiz. He keeps the ball in the yard tonight. 7 strong innings, 7 hits, 3 earned. Junior's now 1,509 RBI. Dunn, his 14th multi-homer game, 5 this season.
I think everybody knows if we can get it going, everybody at the same time, we have a chance to score a lot of runs. And it's been nice in the last couple of days to see us put up some numbers on the board and just keep grinding it out and not just laying down after we do score.
This is a team that 1 through 8 and 1 through 9, depending on who's pitching, can hit the ball out of the park. And it's kind of how the game is now. We kind of rely a lot, on the home run, and luckily we have a lot of guys that can do it.
So if you were the general manager of the team, how would you rebuild the Reds? Our Who Asked You experts going to tackle that topic Sunday night in the Sports Authority. Reds beat writer Marc Lancaster, Richard Skinner will offer up 10 ways to fix the team. Be sure to tune in at 11:35 Sunday night. Barry Larkin. He still hasn't said no to Jim Bowden. The Washington general manager has asked the 41-year-old to come out of retirement and play shortstop for the struggling Nationals. And Larkin has taken some time to mull it over. He says it will be at least 2 weeks before he makes his final decision.
Welcome back, and here we go again. Are we witnessing the dismantling of the 2005 Reds right before our very eyes? Third baseman Joe Randa today traded to the Padres for 2 right-handed minor league pitchers, Justin Germano and Travis Chick. And will more deals come before the trading deadline at the end of this month? Perhaps. Randa was basically a bridge this season until Edwin Encarnacion was ready to take over the job, which he has starting tonight. Randa was batting .289 with 13 homers this season. So who's next to go in the mind of Dan O'Brien? While the 35-year-old Randa tells us his kids have to get in their heads, Cincinnati is in the rearview mirror.
That's the business. They have to learn it, and I'm sure they'll have fun in SeaWorld and San Diego and seeing the ocean, and I'm sure they'll enjoy that too.
Anything is possible, but I don't know that I could handicap anything at this point. There's still a long way to go between now and July 31.
Like 8 days. On the field tonight, the Brewers light up starter Brandon Clausen in the first. Lyle Overbay, 2-run shot to center. Milwaukee 3-zip. Clausen then serves up the home run pitch to Carlos Lee, his 24th to left. Brewers up 4-zip in the third. Overbay with his second 2-homer game against the Reds. This one a grand slam. Overbay batting .636 against Clausen, Milwaukee 9-1. Reds rallying the fifth, scoring 4 times. Adam Dunn, long fly to center left, doubles home Sean Casey, and Rich Aurelia cuts the deficit to 9-5. Bud Lee strikes again, doubles the lead deep left off Randy Kiesler. 2 more come home. Reds are down 11-5 after 6. The Reds get 2 back in the 7th. Dunn singles home Casey, but the Reds' winning streak ends at 3 straight as the Brewers take this slugfest 11-7. Now, Clausen's struggles against the Brewers continue. He gives up 9 earned in 3 2/3, dropping to 4 8 this year. Adam Dunn drives in 3, but for the 7th time this season, the Reds win 3 straight and then fail to win the 4th.
Brandon Clausen, I'd definitely like to see him more aggressive and make some quality pitches. And if you fall behind, you're pitching to guys in the middle of the order. You just can't give them cookies. They've got some very good hitters, and you just got to keep pitching no matter what the count is.
In his last 6 starts, the righty is 0-5 with an ERA over 10. As a result, in jeopardy of losing his spot in the starting rotation. And Hudson needs the continued offensive support from Adam Dunn, who has been as scorching as the weather here in July. In 20 games this month, Dunn has raised his average 4 points. He has 18 runs scored, 7 homers, 21 RBI during that span. Let's go to Great American Ballpark. The Brew Crew get to Hudson in the first. Carlos Lee with his National League leading 83rd RBI, doubles to left center. Lyle Overbay scores. It's 1-0. Reds counter in the 4th. Austin Kearns takes Doug Davis opposite way, deep to right, off the top of the wall and over. 2-run homer, Reds 2-1. Kearns' 7th homer, his first in over 7 weeks. Doug Davis goes 8 innings. Curveball gets Dunn looking. Willie Mopena, meanwhile, strikes out all 3 times he's up today. And Davis K's the side in the 4th as Hudson misses the breaking ball, a career-high 11 strikeouts. Now, top 5, former Red Brady Clark singles to right center. Chad Muller comes home. We're all deadlocked at 2 apiece. Hudson settles down. Jeff Jenkins goes down swinging. Hudson 6 innings, 6 hits, strikes out 4. The bullpen goes 3 scoreless. And leading off the bottom of the 9th, the big blast from Adam Dunn with the walk-off homer off Julio Santana, his 28th this season. Reds win it 3-2, their 9th victory in 13 games. Edwin Encarnacion 1 for 3 in his first start since returning from AAA. And Kearns is batting .438 with 5 RBI in 4 games back. Dunn's 146 career homers leaves him only 1 behind Lee May for 13th on the Reds' all-time list. But he's just happy Davis was pulled out of the game.
He's such a good pitcher. I mean, he'll top out at 90, but he just locates so well and throws the ball down, throws it up, and just he's kind of, I don't want to compare him to Greg Maddux, but he's getting up there to be the left-handed Greg Maddux. He's pretty good.
I was very happy for Luke Hudson. Everybody knows he's been struggling the last few times out, and to give us a chance to win like he did today was outstanding for him and our ball club.
It's been constant adjustments, and finally it's just tried to simplify things and just go out there and get the job done instead of just thinking too much.
Now it's time for you at home to make the call. With the trading deadline looming a week away, who do you think will be the next Reds player traded? Rich Aurilia, Adam Dunn, Willie Mopena, or David Weathers? Those are your 4 choices. Call 345-1212. It's a free call. We'll have results a little later in the show. The Reds now head back to the West Coast for a week, beginning in L.A. for 4 games starting tomorrow night at 10:05. That series will be followed by 3 against Joe Randa and the Padres. Speaking of Randa, he singles as a pinch hitter in his San Diego debut today.
Thanks, Harvey. We have our own Mr. Fix-It's, 2 of them, in fact, from the Cincinnati Post beat writer Marc Lancaster, and from Homer 1360, it's the man who's trying to hit.
Hammer
things home, because you're Mr. Fix-It.
Yeah.
And that would be Richard Skinner. 5 different things that each of you guys have, ways to fix the Reds. It starts at the top, I guess, for both of you guys. We'll start it with you, Skinny.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, you certainly need to allow the new ownership group, whoever they may be, and there will be one, to be given day-to-day operations, move Carl Lindner to a limited partner. I think this way, what you do is you take it out of the mom-and-pop way it's run right now with Carl Lindner, and you still allow him, I think, his just due. Carl Lindner should be able to have a part of the Reds. He's a huge part of Cincinnati. He just needs to get away from day-to-day operations.
See, that's the difference between this Mr. Fix-It and that one over there.
Yeah.
He says he should have a part, and you're saying not so much.
Well, I think the main value that Carl Lindner brings is his worth. I mean, he's got an amount of money that's more than just about any human being in this country, and I think that, that's a big asset for this group to have. But I think the main thing is, George Steinbrenner has a lot less money than Carl Lindner has, but he cares a lot more. And I think you just got to get some people in place who are enthusiastic about the Reds, who want to see winning baseball, and are willing to, put forth the resources to get it. So I don't know that you necessarily need Carl Lindner in the equation. Obviously he's done so much for the community, but I think you can get by without him.
Give him a smidge, though. Give him a share.
No, but does he want to be in there?
That's a good question.
Skinny, you're just totally just taking your wrecking ball to this thing, because it doesn't start and stop there. We're going up down one level to COO. Tell me about this.
I'm going right on down the level all the way along the line. Well, if you're going to have the new ownership group take over, then you need to replace President and Chief Operating Officer John Allen. then allow the new hire, whoever that would be as that position, to make decisions regarding the next general manager. And I think that's been the problem all along is, look, John Allen didn't make the decision on the general manager. We'll get to this in a minute. The general manager didn't make the decision on the manager, and it's a bad chain of command. Whoever the ownership group is, exactly. And that way there's no culpability, there's no accountability. In this case, new ownership group is on top, president's in second line, president hires the GM hires the manager, and so on and so forth.
And you're kind of giving away your next thing that you say we need to just keep going on down the line. And what is that, Skinny?
All right, well, that would be, in this case, is allow the fire general manager Dan O'Brien and hire Wayne Krivsky. He should have had the job the last time. In this case, they really were going to hire him in that regard. From what I understand, and probably Mark can expound on this a little bit more, John Allen wanted Wayne Krivsky, yet Carl Lindner kind of superseded that and then hired Dan O'Brien. In this regard, whoever that person is, bring Wayne Krivsky in. The Twins organization seems to be very well run. They have great guys in the minor league system. He's a big part of that, and he should probably be a general manager right now.
Well, let me back up a bit then and go back to John Allen, because I think what you just said maybe calls into question whether or not John Allen needs to go. I mean, the guy's very much in an impossible situation because he runs things. It's his job to
be a yes man.
It's his job to run the operations. But when you get to the most significant and public decisions this organization has made in the last few years,
Carl Lindner's made them.
Carl Lindner has made them, and John Allen either says okay or he loses his job. So you need to clarify the power structure, I think, as much as anything, and just get everybody knowing what everybody's role is and not stepping on other people's toes.
Now you guys are getting way down the line. Let's look a little, immediate needs, immediate future. You don't think Rich Aurilia should be, he should be used as a bartering chip, so to speak, to improve this team for the future?
Sure, right? And I think Rich wants that. I mean, I think Rich feels like he'd like to be a part of a contending team again. He had so many good years with the Giants where he was in there, and that would free up some room for Ray Olmedo and William Bergoglio to play second base, which is something that if they're going to move forward with these younger guys, they need to do. I mean, Rich is not making very much money. He'd be a valuable guy to have in a contending team.
Where do you think a move like that would leave Ryan Freel?
Well, I think Ryan Freel is always going to be sort of a super utility guy. I mean, that's a pretty valuable role. He can move around. We're going to see him play third now with Joe Randa gone a little bit. They're not going to play Edwin there every single day. He can continue to back up in the outfield, especially if in the offseason they trade one of those outfielders. Ryan Freel is your fourth outfielder, and he's going to play a lot more out there.
And you're coming to your next move that you think would be good, and that's waiting until the offseason and then trying to do something with Willie Mo-Pena.
Yeah, I think Willie Mo-Pena basically is the guy that if you're going to trade him or Adam Dunn or Austin Kearns, I think you trade Willie Mo. I mean, I know he's got all kinds of raw potential. People say he could be the next Sammy Sosa, but if you're looking about well-rounded baseball players, I think Adam Dunn and Austin Kearns are the better players. If you're going to build around two guys out of those three, I think you build around those two. And you could probably get somebody during the offseason, a young Major League ready pitcher for a guy like Willie Mo.
And see, we go back to the wrecking ball theory.
Yeah,
right? You're saying, Willie Mo, that's fine, but also maybe you want to get rid of Adam Dunn, too.
I'm tearing the whole thing down. I'm looking to trade Willie Mo, and I've actually got a team in mind, and that would be the Detroit Tigers. You get Nuke Logan, who's a good, quick center fielder, can be a leadoff guy, and I love him and Freel and Lopez in the 1, 2, 3 spots. And while I'd like to have one of their great young starting pitchers, Sean Douglas or the Verlander kid, they're not going to be traded. Jeremy Bonderman's not going to be traded. But Mike Maroth, I think, is going to be a capable starting pitcher at the big league level. And certainly in this rotation, if you plug Mike Maroth in right now, he'd be a number 3. You also, in the Reds' case, you'd have to probably throw them a prospect of some kind back. While the Reds don't have a lot of prospects, at least it's a 2-for-2 trade. And I do think the Tigers really need one more bat in their lineup. And they actually have a decent dearth of starting pitching. And Mike Maroth or Nate Robertson, one of the two, but probably Maroth would be the guy I'd look for.
But that's not the only outfielder you want to trade.
No, and Adam Dunn would be certainly the one, and that would be to trade him to the Twins for Jesse Crane. Let's face it, I think Mark would agree with this part. The Reds don't have a closer for next year as we sit here right now. Crane could be the guy who could be the closer, not just eventually, but I think next year. The only reason I think he's not closing in Minnesota right now is because Joe Nathan, who's an all-star, is there. That would also then eventually free up some money that we'll get to here in just a minute because you wouldn't have to pay for the arbitration level money or eventually the free agency level money or big contract money for Adam Dunn. And while I look, in a perfect world, I love to keep Adam Dunn here. The numbers are going to, I think, continue to go up for Adam Dunn as he continues to mature. But look, you can continue to swat 50 home runs a year, but until they get pitching and they don't have any on the horizon, you're not going to be very effective.
Mark, you got maybe the same take on that? I mean,
well, I don't know. I think you don't get rid of 2 of those 3 guys because you have absolutely zero depth in the farm system at outfield. I mean, I don't think you want.
That's why my boy Logan's coming in.
Well, I don't know that I trust him as much. I mean, he just, he kind of has an Alex Sanchez kind of feel to him, and it's, I think you've got.
As long as he's not on steroids, we're good to go.
Okay, you've got some cornerstone guys there though that you can build around, and you can't be afraid to give out the money as long as you do it to the right guys. I mean, you're going to give $8-9 million a year to a 25-year-old guy. That's a lot different than giving to a 30-something-year-old Sean Casey, I think.
And you think maybe he's looking outside as far as looking for that pitching. You say they may not have to look too far from home and just go deep in that minor league system, and Chris Booker, out of nowhere, there he is.
Well, Chris Booker is not going to be the solution to anything right now. And obviously, I don't think the bullpen right now is as pressing an issue as it was back in April when they, Danny Graves and these guys were really blowing things up. But I think at this point, it's almost a symbolic thing with Chris Booker where you say, this guy has been lights out the whole season in Louisville. He's been closing games. He's done everything they've asked. And yet they haven't rewarded him at all. And they've called up a bunch of guys over him. I think you've got to show the guys in the minor league system, you do well, you'll be rewarded.
And one thing I will say, and while I'd like to have a young closer and a guy like Crane, who I think has way better stuff than Chris Booker, I mean, you've gone stranger places to get closers. I mean, Derek Turnbow came out of the blue, essentially, for the Milwaukee Brewers to be a closer. So, you got a guy in your system who's at least getting guys out at the AAA level. He may deserve a shot, at least at the big league level.
Yeah, he can save you some money, and that's really one of your big keys is saving money. So in the offseason, you can do what?
Yeah, go get A.J. Burnett. I mean, he is. You need a bona fide #1 starter in your rotation. And Mark will agree with this. They don't have anybody close. They don't have anybody on the horizon until you at least address this. The other part is, if you get this guy, and he really is, and I was looking at free agent pitchers, and Mark may have another one in mind, there was nobody else even close. I mean, Roger Clemens is out there. He's going to be out there, but we're talking about guys that are
willing to come and play,
right? Wow. And Roger's going to have one more year at best. A.J. Burnett, while he's had some injury problems, I think he's going to be a bona fide #1, #2 guy for a long time, and certainly on this roster, he is a clear-cut #1 guy. You take the money that Dunn would have made in arbitration, you make a great run for A.J. Burnett. I've got Burnett, I've got Maroth in my rotation, I've got Harang, Milton will turn around, I got Crane closing, I got Logan
but sometimes
I got an 88-win club next year.
Sometimes, my friend, though, when you call the contractor and you're like, I don't know about that, let me call in my second opinion, maybe he can give me a better deal. You're not so much, concerned with A.J. Burnett, and you don't think that's realistic.
I don't. I mean, I don't. I think that because of Eric Milton and the way things have gone with him, maybe it's just a bad situation to start with. This is not going to be as attractive a place to free agents. So I think you've got to continue to look, even though it's not the palatable option, to your minor league guys, and just sort of say, okay, we got to get these guys developed a little faster. Now, they say this Travis Chick kid they got yesterday in the Joe Randa trade is 2 years away. He's throwing 95.
So is Alan Simpson.
Well, it's a different situation altogether.
I'm sorry.
Starting pitchers. I mean, but here's the thing that I'm concerned with about this. They're on these very restricted pitch counts. The guys down in the low levels are pitching 3 or 4 innings in a start. They have to learn how to pitch deep into games. They have to learn how to get people out. They have to learn how to win. And I don't know that the guys in the minor leagues all the way around, when they're taking a first strike and they're getting out after 4 or 5 innings, are learning how to win.
We'll see if we can stretch the minor leaguers a little longer. We've stretched all the time we have for today. Thanks, guys, for your opinions. Some interesting moves to maybe ponder. That'll do it for this edition of Who Asked You.
Call with the trade deadline looming a week away. Who do you think will be the next player to be traded? Here's your answers. 32% think Adam Dunn. 31% feel Rich Aurelia. We shall see. Thanks if you're one of the hundreds who phoned us here tonight.